the biggest race so far of the Gatorade Cup Series, season number 13. We're here at the Homestead Miami Speedway, the place which will crown a champion at the end of the season. However, tonight it will crown a chase driver. One of the 12 chase spots will be taken up here tonight at the end of these 27 laps. This is the All-Star Race at the Homestead Miami Speedway in the Gatorade Cup Series. This All-Star Race pays out a chase spot. No matter where you are in points, you will be in to the Gatorade Cup Series season number 13 chase. Let's go take a look at the 22 drivers which will fight for that chase spot. Starting on pole, the 42 of Code Luigi. Beside him in second, the 15 of Samet Oskin. Then in third place, it's TJ Hanley. Fourth place, you have Jake Galloway. And rounding out the top five, the team that won this race last season, Jonathan Beeford in the 18. Starting in sixth place, it's Jeff Bright. Seventh, Scott Gregory. Evan Hunter, the 6, starts in eighth. Ninth place to Levi Shones. And the 36 of Griffin Lynn in his final All-Star race rounds out the top 10. Back by the way of the 96 Anson and Charbois, beside him the 2 of Luke Rainey. Then we have 14 Marshall Burrow and the 81 of Max Rossi. Then there's Eli Bright in the 88 and the 43 of Max Anderson, along with Jay Rando and Riley Spurleytube, Keegan Thompson and Roman Fenway. And rounding out the field in 21st, All-Star Open winner Baby Ruiz, and back in the 22nd position, the Open runner-up, the 34 Diego Yepes. So there is the 22-car field for racing here in the All-Star Race. The Gatorade Cup Series Season 13 will crown a chase driver here tonight. Let's go down trackside for those famous words and fire these 22 cars up.
Drivers, start your engines!
This is a race which could mean a lot for some of the drivers in this field here tonight, as the winner is in the chase no matter what. It came in huge last season when Trey Rainey, in his final Gatorade Cup Series season, won the All-Star race while he was below the top 35 in points. So even though he was down at the bottom of the points, he still made the postseason. He ended up winning the championship, all because of winning this race last season. Who wins this 27-lap race here tonight? We're going to find out. Koldewicz, Samet Oskin in the front row. They take the green flag. We're racing in the Season 13 All-Star Race. For the first time today, to turn number 3, Koldewicz leads them. Hanley, 21, looking to the bottom as they go through 3 and 4. Jonathan Beeford, 18, all over the 21 of Hanley. They battle off for lap 1, led by pole sitter Koldewicz in the 42 up top. Hanley down low to turn 1, trying to take it from Code, the 42, a big push on the top, gets clear. Already 3 and 4 wide in the pack. TJ not that well through 1 and 2. Jake Galloway in the middle actually got a little bit of a better run than that 21. Might actually clear TJ, and does. So TJ's car didn't really look hooked up right there. Scott Gregory really has to check up in the 1 car. Allows the middle lane to get clear of that. Now they're 4 wide. So that was a huge check up for the 1 of Scott Gregory. Look at the shuffling they're doing around him as he's lost many spots. Jeff Bright clearing. Samet Oskin clearing as well. For the lead, there goes Jake Galloway inside and past Koldewicz. So Galloway out front early on in the All-Star race as the pack already a little bit scattered out. We had some checkups on the bottom lane as it was TJ Hanley and Scott Gregory kind of slowing those lanes down. Beeford to third, getting by TJ Hanley. Jeff right in the middle, 3 to the bottom, goes second place to our Samet Oskin in the 15. That is 3 wide on Jeff Bright and TJ Hanley. Not that big a run for Oskin, though. He'll duck back in behind the 9 of Jeff Bright, and now being challenged by the 12 of Levi Shones. 3 wide for the 5th spot, as for second, Jonathan Beeford low on Koldewicz in the 42. Beeford to the bottom lane in the 18. The past 2 races for him have been stupendous. Won the Kansas race and ran really, really well at Rockingham, UK. Looking to try and get another good run and basically a win. That's all any of these 22 drivers are here for. It's not points, it's not a top 5, it's not a top 10. They all want to win this race. Jake Galloway knows that. He's out front right now. He's looking to make the chase once again in the Gatorade Cup Series. Beeford by him in second. Jeff Bright up to third. For fourth, Oskin low on Koldewicz gets by. Now the battle for fifth. Levi Shones is there on Koldewicz, gets by him. And Scott Gregory moving around teammate Koldewicz as well. And for Scott Gregory, this race means everything for him. He missed the first few races because it was not his ride at the beginning of the season. It was was Michael Gregory's ride. And then Gregory injured in his crash. And then Scott Gregory taken over in the 1 after missing the first few races. So he's behind in points. It's nearly impossible for him to get up inside the top 20, even though he has a win. He's in this race because he won the last race out at the Rockingham Motor Speedway in the United Kingdom. If he can win here tonight in the All-Star race, he is in the chase no matter what. Even though he's down 42nd in points, he would still make the postseason. So for Scott Gregory, this is likely, and I would say 99%, his only way through into the postseason is to win this All-Star race. 3 wide for the lead to turn 3. Buford made the move on teammate Galloway. Samet Oskin went even lower than the 18, and that's bringing Levi Jones and others up into this fight for the lead as they come around to 20 to go this time by Jonathan Buford, and the 18 leads that lap. You can see the outside off 4 really kind of works better than the inside. I don't know if it's something to do with the grip in these tires, if they brought a different tire combination, or if it's just something to do with the draft, but we've seen time and time again the outside runs that these drivers are getting down the straightaways a lot bigger than what we see in the past here. And now many cars under a blanket. Levi Jones and Co. Luigi battling hard off turn 4 for the lead. And here comes Keegan Thompson, winner at Texas World. He got his way in with that win, but it's not been a great season other than that for Keegan. He's looking to try and win this one to make sure he's into the postseason as Hunter Galway makes some contact. The 6 shoving inside the 11. They're all over the place at the front of the field. They're now 3 by 3 at the front. 6 cars, 3 wide, 2 rows deep. Thompson, Hunter on the bottom. Luigi, Jeff Bright in the middle. Up top, Jones and Oskin going to try and back out. Now all 300 cars up here. Eli Bright comes a little 4 wide behind them. Into the wall for All-Star Open runner-up Diego Yepes in the 34. As Thompson clears the lead. Hunter trying to get to second and maybe trying to get to the lead. And here comes Thompson's teammate Eli Bright in the 88. He is down 41st in points. So much like Scott Gregory, likely his only way through into the postseason is to win this All-Star race. He did it 2 seasons ago en route to the championship after dominating that season. Yeah, unlike what we saw with Trey Rennie last season where he needed to win this race to get the championship, Eli Bright was in the chase no matter what that season when he won it. So it was just pure domination that season for the 24 team it was at that point. Eli looking to maybe luck his way into the chase here with a win here tonight at Homestead. He's bringing Roman Fenway, the 17, up with him. Samet Oskin hung around the front all night long. He's still up here into the top 5 to 4th. He'll go as Eli Bright, a better arc into the corner than Evan Hunter, gets the inside, shoves to the inside as they come out to complete the 11th lap of the race. Eli Bright lead in the 88 car down to turn 1. Samet Oskin 15 with him. Eli running a middle lane, works out for him. Oskin had to check up on the bottom. Hunter's teammate Roman Fenway through the middle trying to get clear. We'll see where Jonathan Buford and Keegan Thompson go. Jake Galloway to run the 11. See if he tries to take it to the bottom. Thompson blocks that off. Galloway trying to get to the bumper to shove him up the racetrack. Here comes Luke Rainey on the bottom of the 2. First time we mentioned the 2 car all night long. And Thompson still trying to block Jake Galloway down to the bottom. It's getting a little intense in turn 1. That's 4 wide. Jake Galloway not playing around, shoving to the inside. He went to turn 1 6, came out second. He passed 4 cars with that one huge move. Galloway to second, trying to hunt down friend Eli Bright. Samet Oskin starts second in this race. Has been top 10 all night long. He moves low for the top spot. As around they're going in the back, we have Jay Rando to the apron. They controlled it. I think it was Ruiz who got clipped by someone into that 53. And somehow everyone back here kept it going straight. We're still green in the All-Star race. That was too close for comfort for those drivers back there. Is up front for the lead. Oskin is by Eli Bright to the 15 back out front. Jake Galloway, the 11, will move to second by Eli and has a shot for the lead off turn 4. Nice run for Jake Galloway. That 11 looks decently strong at this mid-stage in the race. Going to try and fly by Samet Oskin here. And Eli Bright back down to the bottom of the 88. He's coming forward as well. 18, Jonathan Buford coming. 42, Luigi the Pulsar coming back up to the front. Trying to fend off the 17 and the 2. As Luke Rainey, first time he's been inside the top 10 all race long. Top 5 just in his sights in the 2 car. Max Anderson, the 43, is with him. 2 of the top 3 are from Joe Gibbs Racing. These are the only 2 JGR Toyotas in this race here tonight. Creswell and Jefferson did not advance through the All-Star Open. So we'll see if one of those 2 can win, or will it be one of the 3 Hendrick Motorsports cars, as it's Eli Bright right now up in second, separating the JGR teammates. We haven't really mentioned much in his final All-Star appearance. Won this race, I believe it was back in season 10 when he got it done. Griffin Lynn in his final season, down towards the bottom of the points. And it's maybe desperation mode to try and make it to the chase by winning this one. Can he do what Trey Rainey did last season, win the All-Star race, and make it into the postseason? It's very likely he might have to do it like Trey did last season to have a shot at the championship. Up front for third, Cole Luigi trying to get by Jonathan Beeford, but the 18 with a better run through the middle of the corner. Luigi trying to get the power down on the corner, exit Beeford with a better run down the straightaway, able to keep third for now. Drivers starting to come up and gain. Levi Shones in the 12 will take it 3 wide bottom on Jeff Bright, Roman Fenway. Hunter trying to come back up in the 6 car. Max Anderson, Luke Rainey just hanging around at the back of the top 10 right now. They're back 9th and 10th and 11th. Luke low for 10th on Anderson. And the first time we mentioned these two Toyotas all race long. Antonin Sharp on Max Rossi. Do they have time to get up here? How about the 14 to Marshall Burrow? First time we've called that 14 all race long. But it's still currently Jake Galway leading the All-Star race. Can anyone get to him is the big question. Eli's under fire now from Galway's teammate Jonathan Beeford in the 18. Down the backstretch of the race. It's been 3 straight mile-and-a-half races for these teams. Beeford, the last 2, has done very, very well. He's had maybe the quickest cars at both of them. Does he have another fast race car here tonight? Can he fend off Cole Luigi is the question. To the bottom, 3 wide for the 42. Getting tight right there. Buford will clear for the 2nd spot. Levi Shones is low now for 3rd. 3 wide to the bottom. We'll see if Eli Bright can get the run on the top side. He couldn't. Hunter watching that 3 wide, wondering where to go. Jeff Bright knows exactly where to go. Slingshot run to the bottom for the 9 car. A great move for Jeff there to get a few spots out of that, including his son Eli. But time is ticking for anyone to catch Jake Galloway. 7 laps remains. Galway not in the best points position. Has the win to fall back on a Texas if he needs a wildcard spot, but he needs to be top 20 in points. So for Galloway, this win would mean a lot. And you think about the trends of the All-Star race over the past that was broken last season. Before last season, no one had ever advanced through the Open to win the All-Star race. Trey Rainey did that. No one was ever outside the top 10 in points and won this All-Star race. Trey Rainey was outside the top 10 in points and won it. We'll have to see. The past 2 champions of the Gatorade Cup Series won the All-Star race in their respective season. Trey Rainey last season, Eli Bright the season prior, as now it's a challenge for the lead. 5 big names break away. How about the last names up here inside the top 5? Galloway, Buford, Shones, Bright, and Luigi. Those are massive. Those are bigger than big, bigger than life names, all battling for a win. And look at more that are coming forward. Anderson and Rainey. Can Luke get the All-Star win 1 season after his brother did it? It's still Jake Galloway holding the lead. We're in the final 5 laps. 4 to go at the line. Does anyone have anything for the 11 car? Might be Jeff Bright to try and get up there and challenge. He's carried the banner for Hendrick Motorsports so far this season. He's the highest in points of those drivers, which isn't really that good. He's not even top 10 in points, not even top 15 in points. Jeff Bright wants this All-Star badly. He's never won it in his career, his very long career. He's never won the All-Star race. Is tonight the night? Can Levi Shones somehow get up there and catch the front 2? Time is running out for this pack back behind the front 2. If they don't get to battling, there's not going to be enough time with 3 to go. That's if they don't get to battling, because Jeff Bright looks maybe a little bit faster, just a tick faster than Jake Galloway at the moment. 2.5 laps to go. They're stacked 3 and 4 wide to the corner. Right now, I think it's mano a mano. 2 cars, head to head. Jake Galloway versus Jeff Bright. 2 laps to go at Homestead. The Season 13 All-Star race is coming down to it. Can Galloway, who's dominated the race, stay out in front to win it? Can Jeff Bright find some sort of run to get up by the 11? We're coming to the white flag in the Season 13 Gatorade Cup Series All-Star Race. A chase spot is on the line for the front 2. Jake Galloway leads. Jeff Bright looking for any run he can get. Last lap at Homestead. Who gets back around 1.5 miles in front? Galloway leads in turns 1 and 2. He's dominated. He's led the most laps so far here tonight. Jeff Bright looking for any run down the backstretch for the final time. These 2 cars, one of which leaves turn 4 in the chase. Galloway up the racetrack. Jeff Bright looking for a run to the bottom lane. Here they come to the checker flag. Jake Galloway hangs on to win. He's in the chase in Season 13. What a run for Jake Galloway. What a drive. He had to hold off one of the best in the Gatorade Cup Series. Jake Galloway wins it over Jeff Bright, who made a valiant effort on that white flag. That might have been the hardest we've seen Jeff Bright drive in a while, but it's Jake Galloway holding off the old man to make it into the season 13 chase. Jake Galloway will be one of the 12 drivers fighting for a championship this season. That is sweet for the driver of the 11. As we look at the finish results, no caution flags in this race. A very clean race, but action all over. Jake Galloway ends out in victory lane the 11. Jeff Bright so close in second. And that was those two who really distanced themselves from the pack as the rest started to battle 3 and 4 wide. And really then, once you start doing that, you slow yourselves down so much. They would have needed at least 5 more laps to catch, because Anderson Burrow were coming at the end. If they had a few more laps, they could have made it a 4 or 5 car battle for the win. So what an all-star race it was. And now for the drivers who did not advance through this, they're looking now at points and wins to try and make it into the postseason for the Gatorade Cup Series. Next 3 races are on Super Speedway, so Super Speedway swing is upon us. We'll see you guys for Talladega.